afternoon. I am Rick Dancer. Welcome to Get Real with Rick Dancer. We are coming to you live from my office. There's a surprise at the Eugene Mindworks. It's a really cool space in downtown Eugene, especially with COVID-19 right now. There's not a lot of people in here, and it's a place where you can come and get away and work, but be in your own space. They have offices, individual offices that you can rent. And then they also have desk space that you can rent. And during COVID-19, one of the things that they're doing that's really cool is if you're nervous about it, you can rent an office space as a desk space. And all you gotta do is call and talk to Jill or Aloma and find out more about that. But it's a really cool atmosphere, especially when there's no COVID-19, because we're with all kinds of entrepreneurs in here working, and you're seeing, when you're sitting at home, as you all know now, I know what'll happen after this is over. We're gonna be full in here because people go, I gotta get out of my house. But it's, you're just around other people who are innovators and trying new things. And so I love having this space. And one of the people who is in here with me is Ethan Clevenger. There he is. Well, he's not now. He's at home right now. But
yes.
Yeah, but Ethan, you started coming in here and having a desk space how long ago?
I don't know, it was in the last year. Let's say maybe over a year now. Yeah, it's been a while.
But you're in here pretty regularly when we don't have COVID-19 going on.
Right. Yeah. So I don't have an office. I have a flex desk. So there's like open areas where desks are just kind of up for grabs. And so if you're kind of inconsistent about when you're coming and going, that's, an option, and that works really well for me. Yeah.
So your normal job is you work with computers and you're an expert at this. Now you've taken this whole new thing where you guys, he's going to be giving away a shirt. I'm just throwing that out there. And I'm wearing one of Porterhouse shirts right here. That's Ethan's company, Porterhouse Clothing, online. So he gave me a shirt, and I'm also wearing some jeans, and I'll show them to you in just a minute. But I'm telling you, Ethan, I feel like I'm in a cocoon. I'm all wrapped in this like comfortable stuff. And so tell me kind of, this is your dream. This is something new that came up. What's going on?
Yeah. So I should have sent you a picture. My blunder years went through college, right? It was still pretty bad. But at some point I ordered one of these, those subscription boxes, and the stuff they sent was super cheap, but it was more stylish than what I had. And so that kind of spurred okay, well, what can I get that'll hold up better, but it's still really fashionable? And so that's kind of stuck with me over time. And then I moved out here to Eugene. And if you want nice men's clothes, you have to hop over to Bend or up to Portland or something. And people don't always want to fight the Portland traffic, or getting to Bend isn't even feasible for a portion of the year, right? So I decided, okay, how can I bring these products here to Eugene? And so that's what I'm working on.
And so you guys, what Ethan's doing is, these are super high quality clothes. This shirt is cotton. It's organic. It is thick. It's not like any cotton shirt that I have had that I normally wear. It's really, and check out these buttons. Look at that. I think those are the coolest things. And then it's kind of a Western cut a little bit. And then I've got jeans on too. So hold on. And
ooh la la.
There. So that's the jeans. Like that.
That's great.
And they are the most super comfortable, kind of thick. And what Ethan and I were talking about the other day is what he's kind of doing is almost bringing back when I was a kid, you bought Levi's. And you bought them nobody washed them, nobody scrubbed them, nobody wore them out ahead of time. You put them on and they became part of your body, and you stretched with them, they stretched with you. You bought the size a little bit bigger so that it was going to shrink. That's what you're kind of going back to, is that the way we used to really buy clothing, you bought clothing that was going to last, not that was going to be thrown away in 6 months.
Right. Yeah. So, you're wearing, so your shirt is from a company called Free Note. Your pants, the jeans are from a company called Unbranded. And the idea behind, especially, so the denim in particular that we carry, so the jeans, a lot of, you go to the store, a Kohl's, right? And you buy whatever jeans they have on the rack there, those have been pre-washed a whole bunch of times to make them really soft. They've probably been artificially distressed. Sometimes they get sandblasted, and like that adds a ton more water to the production line for clothes, and it's like not great for the environment. And it also means that your pants aren't going to last as long because somebody's already artificially beat the hell out of them. So
don't mince words, Ethan. No, but it's true.
Yeah. So the stuff that the brands that we carry, people refer to as raw denim. And basically, if they've been washed once to get most of the shrink out. Because unsanforized, unwashed, it'll shrink 3 to 5% the first time you wash it.
I'm trying to model these for you.
Perfect. Yeah. So these, still have a little bit of shrink in them. They've got a lot of indigo in them. You can see they're really dark. That'll wash out over time, and the jeans will break in. They're pretty stiff when you put them on. Rick, you mentioned like it really reminds you of the original Levi's that you would buy.
Right, the old 501s that you used to buy, and then you shrink them up. But they were thick for a long time. And,
right.
But you know what I want people to understand is they are thick, but it's not uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I think sometimes people have this feeling like when you have a thick jean that it's going to be like, because everybody's so used to right now that, I think a size 32 is really like a 39. you know what I mean? Everything is just like flimsy. And these things I feel like I'm together. You know what I mean? Like everything's just like together. And Ethan brought them to me the other day and I tried them on. And within 10 minutes, I felt like they were mine. It's not that it wasn't a wearing in thing for me, but you did bring me and make sure that, because you have several different styles.
Right.
And so I got the 32.
So each brand kind of has different fits, right? Because some guys are really thick in the thigh and really small at the ankle, right? So you'd have a really heavy taper, but other guys are like slim all the way down. So they're going to have just a tight fit. So, these jeans, they come in your 31, 32, whatever your waist, but then they also have different fits. Rick's wearing the unbranded tapered fit. He bikes quite a bit, so he's got some strong thighs there, and so the tight fit's probably not for him.
I'm not a skinny. I can do thin jeans. I can't do skinny. I got thighs.
Yeah. And Rick's actually, the pair that he's wearing is 99% cotton. There's 1%, and it's probably something. But basically he's wearing a stretch denim. It's a very slight stretch. So 1% stretch. I've got a pair that's 4% and it's too much. I would never buy them again. But the one's pretty nice.
So you're going to show the shirt that you're going to give away and tell people what they need to do.
Sure. Okay. So this shirt is from a brand called Naked and Famous. They're pretty much synonymous with denim, like raw denim. They're a very well-known brand. If you go in any store that's like Porterhouse, they're carried there. But they also make shirts like this one. So if you give us a follow on Instagram or Facebook, we're going to kind of collect all of those and we'll pick out a winner and we'll hook you up with, it's called their lawn shirt. It's long sleeve. It's this one's blue, but we've got them in pink and got them a couple different sizes. Here, yeah.
Is that? Oh yeah. That's really, and they're real comfy because he brought the
they
whole
are. Yeah,
thing in
these are very summery shirt. And they've kind of got this, it's going to be hard to see.
No, we can see it. We can see it. Hold it up there again. That's good.
So they have this crinkle to them, which is actually intentional. It's not just wrinkly. And that's just the material, the way the cotton has been woven. So it's, they're pretty neat and we'll give one away. Just give us a follow on Instagram or Facebook.
So it's Porterhouse Clothing on Facebook or Instagram.
Yep.
And just go on and follow them. And then Ethan will be able to track who followed. And then we're also going to put a code on it a little bit that people can save. If they put that code, they can save 20% on whatever they order. Is that right?
Right. Yeah. So that's for everybody.
That's for everybody. So you guys, now I'm just going to tell you, just full disclosure, this is not like cheap clothing. The $100 for the jeans and stuff like that. But, Ethan and I were talking about this the other day. I have a son who's about Ethan's age, and Jake goes out and buys $350 to $400 pairs of shoes, which I never used to do, and now I do too, because he says to me, "Dad, you know what? I can have these resold, and I've got a classic pair of shoes that are going to last me for the rest of my life. And that's kind of what you're buying here. You're not buying, this isn't the, off the TJ Maxx rack aisle thing. This is something that you're investing in, something that's going to be with you for a long time. And it's a classic. What I like about all these, there are some funky ones on there. I kind of thought the rainbow jeans were kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw those and I thought that's going to do well in a brick and mortar in Eugene.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty good. I'll send you a link and you can share it.
So Melinda, go look on the site. Yeah, this Western shirt. Ethan and I were both kind of surprised. He brought it in, and there's another really good. Did you have that one with the little the white, black and white one? It was the other one, and you brought two of them in for me to look at, and I picked this one because of the color.
There's one that's like it's a white or like a beige base with some black stripes.
That's the one.
Yeah, all on the site. I tell you, you're kind of getting it just like free note cloth stuff, so I can share a link to that here in the top minute. But they're a really cool brand. So
Monica's son loves to wear pink. You know what?
It's a great color.
Real men wear pink. I'll tell you what, funny story. I used to wear pink in the news and stuff, and when I do stuff. And I went to a meeting one night, and I was at the MC, and every man in the room was coming up and going, "Oh, nice little pink shirt." And then when I got up to introduce myself and talk, I said, yes, I'm wearing a pink shirt. Actually, it's coral, but it's a pink shirt to you. And I said, and all of you men have come up and made a smart comment to me, but let me tell you, all of your wives have come up and said, "Oh my God, I love that shirt." So yeah. I'm dressing for the girls. You can dress for someone else.
Yeah.
What shoes are you buying for $400?
Great question.
You don't have shoes, right?
Oh,
No.
So Porterhouse doesn't have shoes yet. So we're working on getting a couple different brands in. When people talk about nice leather boots, they're almost always talking about Red Wing shoes.
My Red Wing shoes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually wearing a pair of them. They're super nice.
Mine were $350.
Yeah.
But you know what? When I went through the metal detector at the courthouse, the guy he says, "You got to take off your shoes," and he goes, "I want to show you something," because he's done Red Wings before. He put them in that thing, and there were like 4,000 long nails in that heel holding that thing. I mean, I could not believe the quality and how strong they were. You know what I mean? And all I got to do is keep them polished. And when you buy a Red Wing, here's another thing. Go to Baker Boots, you buy a Red Wing, you take them back every year, and they treat them for you. I mean, that's what you're buying. This kind of stuff is what you're paying for. Fast fashion isn't cheap when you have to replace it so often. Real and substantial is what matters.
Yeah.
Angel, exactly.
Hey, Angel, yeah, and you mentioned Danner boots. That's another really popular brand of high-end boot, and the business started in Portland. They're not all made in Portland anymore, but the business started there. And then a lot of people don't know, Eugene actually has the super under-the-radar boot company called Truman Boot. They manufacture their boots here, but they don't have a brick and mortar presence yet. You got to go to Seattle. So I'm working with them to hopefully get them in and carry their stuff, because they have some really nice stuff.
This is kind of becoming a trend, huh?
A trend?
Mean, people your age are much more concerned with what you're buying, the quality, aren't you?
Yeah. I think you hate to be like, reduce, reuse, recycle. But that's, a big part of it is clothing is a huge contributor to waste. And so if you can wear clothing for longer and it holds up and you really love it, that's the other thing too. Like, if you see the movie The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she takes Michael Orr, I think his name's Michael Orr, but she takes him shopping, and she tells him, like, if you don't love it in the store, you'll hate it at home. And so that's a big part too. Like, try on several different pairs of pants and find one that fits just right, and a shirt that fits just right and that you absolutely love. So when you open your closet, literally anything is fair game.
Julie, nice hair, Rick. How are you keeping it maintained during COVID? I can't tell you, Julie. It's a top secret.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Alex wants to know the name of those boots again. It's not Truman Boot. Truman Boot. Jacob Edmonds. Good shoes, boots will set off the metal detector. A good hat will not. I should know from working security at the airport. Hats are back too. I've got some from Northwest Hat. I have some. He made me a beaver felt gray hat, fedora that, oh my God, and hats are something that he told me too. You got to put it on and you just got to go. You just got to wear it.
Oh yeah.
Dale
Yeah,
Less.
if you think about it too much, you'll never do it.
No. And people think I'm not a hat person. And he says, there's no such thing as a non-hat person. You take the hat, you put it on, and you do walk around differently because you kind of have this thing going on. Yeah. There's Ashley from Roseburg. How are you?
Welcome from Roseburg.
And hello. Kristen. Hey, Kristen, how are you? So Ethan, show her the shirt. Oh, Matt will love this. Kristen, we're giving away a shirt. Look at this shirt that Ethan gave me.
We're giving away a shirt.
Porterhouse.
The lawn shirt from Naked and Famous.
Actually, blue. Yeah, one of those he's going to give away, and you just have to go like the Porterhouse Clothing Facebook or Instagram page. Now, if it was me, I'm kind of an ass kisser. I would do both because Ethan's going to know, and so he will. So like both of them, and then but Kristen, you need to go on because also we're going to put a code on there, and you can get 20% off the shirt. But Matt, your new husband. You're Mr. Hottie. He would look so great in this with your horses out there in Marcola. You guys, I mean, if he walked in the house with this, the honeymoon starts again.
Yeah.
Love boots and hats. Oh yeah, you're not. There's the fashion queen right there. Curating classic quality for longevity.
Let's see.
That hat place downtown Eugene is great, affordable, and he will fit you right in the store. Exactly, Jacob. And he has inexpensive hats that are still, from the United States, but then he can make you up a hat, which is what he did for me. And Ethan could have a shop. Porterhouse Clothing could just be representing all kinds of local purveyors of clothing.
That's the plan. Yeah, we're going to bring in some local brands. Northwest Hats is one I really want to get in the door. So Clothing and Supply, actually. So like Men's Supply, looking to bring in stuff from Butch and Harry's, who I believe you've had on the show before. Yeah, but he does like beard oils, and he's got these. I think it's a friend of his makes them, but these awesome like old style brushes for like applying like shaving soap. Right. So like, you work up a lather and you dab it on. But he showed me some of that, and those are really great.
Matt's he's a really good guy. Yeah. Kristen's going to be probably ordering that shirt, I think. And Angel just put your Instagram.
Perfect.
And you guys, we'll be giving you the code at the end of the show. We'll put the code up so you can go in if you want to order. And again, that's 20% off. So Ethan, is this like, I know you do Sterner and stuff and you do computer stuff. Is this something you want to is this like your innovative dream thing you want to do full time?
Actually, so like I'm really passionate about the vision and the products that we're putting out there. I am not passionate about retail. I am not interested in merchandising in the day-to-day. So I've kind of had the opportunity to talk to some folks who have way more experience in retail than I do, who can run some of the day-to-day once the brick and mortar is open. So I'm really excited about that, and just putting together a crack team who's also passionate about getting you in the right fit.
So for you, is it about the clothing? Is it about the style? Is it about the conserving energy?
It's about so much of it. Like I can do so many things I love at once. I can look really sharp, which is great. Great for me, great for my fiance. I work in tech. I have an office job, and like that's a growing scene in Eugene, right? The sort of business casual office. Mm-hmm. And so these clothes are great because they're versatile. So it's not a suit. It's something that you could get away. If you're a professor at the university, right, you could wear dark wash denim and a nice button up. And then you can wear that straight out to, First National or wherever you're going to after work. And so the clothing's really versatile in that way. It's super comfy, holds up for a long time. So it's like green in that way. There's so much of it that's great.
So again, you guys, the show is sponsored by Eugene Mindworks, and that's where Ethan has a desk here at the office. I have an office, and he has a desk that he comes in and leases on. You do that on just a regular basis, don't you? So he and they're sponsoring the show. Oh, so did you see that come up on yours, Ethan?
Yeah, I see all the comments on mine.
Okay. All right. This is good to know. Hi, Ethan.
Yeah.
There. All right. And Kristen liked your page. Oh, she liked it.
That's what we're here for.
So you guys, if you want to win a shirt, again, you got to like the Porterhouse Clothing Facebook page, like the or the Instagram page, or do both. That would be really helpful. And then Ethan's going to go back in a few days or a week or so, and he'll pick a winner, and you'll get to pick one of those shirts. And 20% off if you put the code in that we're going to give you. At the end of this, it'll be on there, and then you can get 20% off anything on the website.
Right. And hey, speaking of MindWorks, so like obviously we don't have a brick and mortar right now. We were kind of on the cusp, and then we stopped shopping in person. So that's like, there's still some wheels turning there, but obviously nothing's open. But the folks at MindWorks have been really awesome. They are giving me an office where I can kind of keep a lot of stuff, and so I'll be taking appointments to bring people in, and we'll Landon, what's going on?
I think he's threatening you.
I think so. It wouldn't be unlike.
I would too, Landon.
But we'll set some. We'll be able to set appointments where people can come in. Obviously, have your mask on, but get kind of a private shopping experience, and so try some stuff on before they buy it. So that's been super cool of MindWorks to do. They're a super awesome team, and really like trying to help their members like make it through all of this, because everybody's impacted kind of differently, and their major offering is an office, and it's become not useful for a lot of people. So they're really finding how can they still be an asset for the people who have offices there. They're really great.
And the nice thing is when you walk into the front door, there are masks there available for people, and there is hand sanitizer. So you can have that as you walk in the door and go to your space. I think one of the good things that's going to happen for them, though, Ethan, is when this is over, there's going to be so many people that have been home for so long that they're going to go, I need to get an office space somewhere. So I hope that really works out for them.
Yeah. Oop, that was wrong. Wrong link. Let me fix that. Hold
okay,
on.
I'll hide it.
Hide it, and then okay, it's different now. See if it'll update. I don't know if it'll push through.
Did it?
I'll just share it again. There you go.
Okay, we'll do this one. All right. So you guys, that's where you go, and then I'm going to put the code in there. Ethan, thank you so much for letting me have these things. I am really like feeling groovy. I have that's an old word. That's like a 70s term for hip. I'm already
I didn't understand. My poor millennial brain.
Some guy was trying to be nasty to me the other day. He called me a 60-year-old hipster, and I went, I'm taking that as a compliment.
Yeah, they wouldn't be wrong.
I'm not gonna. Okay, Kristen says MindWorks is a great setup, wonderful place, beautiful, clean co-op working environment. It really is. So you know what? Why we got you here? Because Kristen and you and I all have something in common. Why don't you tell people really quickly about O&E too? I mean, it's a business organization. I mean, you're the president of the Oregon Networking Exchange and the Emerald chapter. So tell them about that. What is that all about?
Yeah, so Kristen, Rick, and I, we all know each other through a group called Oregon Networking Exchange. It's a business networking group, and we have 4 chapters here in town. And so the idea is you as a business owner or the representative of a business have a membership. You come to weekly meetings, and it's an opportunity for you to meet other folks who are in business in town and offering great services. And you kind of send business to each other, right? Pretty low expectations, but it's, we trade referrals and we track all of that. So it's really cool to look back at the end of the year and see like how beneficial that was to your business, being a part of that group. It's really awesome.
So Dale Leslie, which t-shirt did you like? Because I know which one I like. He just said the t-shirts are cool. Which one is the one that you like? I want to see if it's the one I like. One other thing I want to tell you guys about, it's kind of a specific audience, but the Elements Health Club is where I go. Or went, but they are having a blood drive at the Oakway, former Oakway gym down here off of next to what is that area? Ferry Street Bridge. So they're doing Lane Blood Works is doing a blood drive. So if you're a member of the club and you do a pint of blood or bring 3 cans of food for Lane County, you can get a month off your membership once it starts up again, which I think is a really cool thing because the blood center, I think we all forget, they still need blood. They still need our help. So it's a good thing to do. Ethan, thank you so much. Wasn't that fun?
Yeah. Are you looking to wrap it up? I can talk about a couple brands, but.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Okay.
You can't. People will stay and go when they want.
Okay.
It's
so
kind of up to them.
Real quick. So like the brands I've all picked very intentionally. One of them is a company called Gitman Vintage. Isn't this great? This is super heavyweight too. It's twill. It's not quite denim, but
is it long sleeve or short sleeve?
It's long sleeve.
Wow.
So Gitman is a company in Ashland, Pennsylvania, and they've been there since the Gitman company has been there since like the 30s or something. But Gitman Vintage was established in '78, so that's really cool. They're all made in the USA. It's a great brand. Free Note, which I've kind of talked a little bit about. Rick's the Thunderbird shirt. It's a good one. But Rick's wearing a Free Note shirt. And then some people have been super about the Tiger King thing. So this is kind of a Hawaiian cut shirt, and it has this super loud pattern on it. But this is made in LA, and that's if you're trying to vicariously become the Tiger King, this might be the closest thing you get.
That is crazy wild.
It's so loud. I thought for sure, I saw this in their lookbook, and I said, I am not bringing that in. That is so loud. And he said, no, it sells out everywhere. I was like, okay, take your word for it.
So Larry, I put in there how to go in and like their Porterhouse Clothing Facebook page and Instagram page. If you're on either one, follow there. And then Ethan will pick if it was me, and I'm just telling you, I'd say something really clever and interesting, and try to bribe the guy with cool things. Ass kissing is way overlooked. And Dale, you picked. See, I love the Thunderbirds. That was awesome.
Yeah, so the Thunderbird's really cool. That's a shirt. It's made by a company in Portland, actually. It's a pretty small company. It's called GNU. The owners are of Ojibwe Native American descent. They moved out here from the Midwest, and so that logo on that Thunderbird shirt is actually it's an Ojibwe decal. And then the jeans they make, the leather patch on the back, and I don't have one out here.
Is that mine?
No, yours is unbranded.
Okay.
So the leather patch on the GNU jeans, their family goes hunting still in Michigan every winter. And the deer that they hunt, they make the patches from those deer. So that's super cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah. And then the last thing from them, so they partnered with Pendleton to make this really cool jacket. So
I love that jacket. Yeah.
Right. But if we open it up, it has this incredible just blanket lining. So it's super warm, probably not a summer piece. But it's really awesome. And like, this is all like, I don't know, they're very, you can feel good about wearing it. I don't know.
Well, and I really like, there's a brown one on there too. That's the rubbed waxed on the outside too.
Oh,
you have that
one. That's from Free Note.
You guys, this one says Rick Dancer all over it.
Actually, I might not have the brown one here in the room, but I do have the oak one. So this is from Free Note. This is lighter than the other one. The interior is not quite as thick, but it does also have kind of that super neat pattern happening.
And the outside, you guys, is kind of waxed. That really heavy, Oregon kind of needed. Even in the summertime, you need something because that rain will pick up and do something. So do you have a pair of the jeans you can just show right there before we go?
The GNU ones?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. So you guys, but people have already been going on your website already, so they already know.
Okay. They'll find it.
Yeah, they're finding your stuff. So again, you guys, 20% off with the code that I'm going to put in the thing at the end.
Go ahead and get it up there.
I got to go find it. I don't know if I can get out of here. You can't put it in there, can you?
I can put it in the chat. I've been chatting all day.
Oh, okay. Put it in there. So this is the code that you put in when you go in and buy your purchase. And 20% off on any item in the web shop. And you guys, cool. Here's something really trendy right now. You can get these really cool bandanas, and you can put those over your face when you go around shopping. He has a whole crap load of them. I mean, they're so cool. But look, from
GNU. Oops, wrong way.
So see, you can be the most stylish mask in Eugene.
Yeah, and I'm actually running a different special with these. If you buy one and make a mask out of it, like a you don't just tie it around your face. You make an actual mask. But tag us, like take a picture and tag us on social media, and I'll give you a $10 off coupon for your next purchase.
That's awesome. All right, you guys. Ethan, thank you.
Thank you, Rick. It's glad to be here.
And Aloma and the folks here at Eugene Mindworks, Jill and everybody else that works so hard, thank you. And you guys, seriously, if you do need a place, even during the COVID-19 thing, sounds like we're going to be in lockdown for at least another month probably. So if you need to get out and go somewhere and just a space, they can work with you on different things like that. And then once this is over, you need to get the hell out of your house. Come be part of our family. It's kind of a cool place. There's lots of benefits and conference rooms and everything you can use, so you'll love it. Ethan, have a good day, my man.
Thanks, Rick.
And thank you. I'm gonna be sharp. I'm gonna go home and talk to my wife.
Is what he said.
Yeah, I need a haircut before I can do that. All right,
I think I got one of the last haircuts in Eugene.
I think I did too. I went in and he said, "Okay, we're gonna take it down." All right, see you later, buddy.
See ya.
All right. Well, that's it. We will be back on Monday with more. Have a good day.